Welcome to 3E Learning. Today we will be looking at marketing. First, let's go over a couple of things. It's important that everyone understands that there is no typical size for a business. A business can look like this, with a marketing, finance, HR, and production department, or it can look like this, where one person handles all these responsibilities. Clearly, the organizational structure of a business and how they are set up legally is much more complicated than I am letting on here. But this serves as a reminder that understanding the market is important for any entrepreneur, whether your company is big or small. So let's talk about the market. The market is a place where customers and suppliers trade. This can be any place, really. This can be a store, it can be a school, it can be in any number of online forums, etc. The market exists where there is a demand or the desire for a product and a business that is able to satisfy that demand. Inside of each market, there may be many rivals. It is important to remember that we are all motivated by something entirely different. Some companies will strive to be number one in sales, others want to offer the best customer service, and still others are interested in giving back to their communities. There will always be competition, so be aware of what the competition is doing, but spend your energy on doing what you do best. A business tries to act in a way to satisfy the customer's wants or needs while encouraging them to buy their business products rather than the competitors. People have needs such as food, shelter, and water. We also crave things that aren't necessary but that we really want. My wants may be very different than yours. The marketing of a company tries to figure out what our individual wants and needs are. The people in charge of marketing in a business also look at the reasons why people will buy one product or service over another. So, just what is marketing? Well, marketing is the action of promoting and selling products or services that satisfy customers' wants and needs. It's the action of promoting and selling products or services that satisfy customers' wants and needs. Market orientation versus product orientation. Some businesses are outward looking. They focus on the products they can sell, and this is called market orientation. While other businesses are inward looking and they focus on the products that they can make. They convince people that they need this new product or services. This is called product orientation. Market orientation is a company philosophy focused on discovering and meeting the wants and the needs of its customers. We will be looking at these types of businesses, market-oriented businesses. Businesses that use a market orientation philosophy focus on the customer. They identify, design, develop, and supply products that satisfy their customers' wants and needs. In order to be able to do this, they will use market research. So what can you do with market research? For example, on a hot sunny day, how are you going to know what your customers or clients will want? A cola, coffee? Who's to say? Well, we're wrong altogether. It turns out they want fruit-infused water. That will satisfy them, and only the market researcher knew. Market share is a company's total sales revenue, their earnings, their amount of money made, if you will, divided by the total sales revenue in the market, multiplied by 100. This way, you can see who owns the largest market share. For example, if there is a market that has $500 worth of ice cream sales annually and one company sells $100 annually, you can see that by taking 100, dividing it by 500, and then multiplying it by 100, that this particular company owns 20% of the market share. If you are able to sell your product or service, you have entered the market. The market share is the portion of a market controlled by a particular company or product. People want to know how much of the market they control. This is important from one year to the next to see if a company is growing, to see if other firms are growing, and also to help to understand the wants and the needs of the customers in the market. How to increase the market share. Either for tangible or intangible benefits, you may want to increase your market share. How can you do this? Well, you can work on the promotion of brands, on product development, on motivation and training of your staff, and on working at having more efficient distribution channels. This is the end of your first video. Thank you.